Hi guys, so I've actually showed you how to use Google Scholar. Now I'm going to show you something that would be useful for people who are researching something from a longer time ago. What I want to show you is called Trove, and it's actually hosted by the National Library that's in Canberra. If you've travelled to Canberra, you will have seen the National Library, which is ultra cool. You know, the thing that's got the real robots and the book that's covered in human skin and stuff like that, the like super cool thing. Yes, that's who run this. Alright, so what I want you to do is you click on you type in Trove, Trove, and that first result that comes up, which is trove.nla.gov.au, click on that. So my internet has been a little dodgy. I apologise if this takes a little bit of time, but you know, we can just sit here, we can have a chat, do whatever we like really. So this is Trove, okay, and Trove is basically a digitised version of every newspaper that was published in Australia between 1860 through until about 1950. So if you're looking for something from a really long time ago, it will be here. There's also a whole stack of things like sound recordings, maps, and there are websites that are available through here as well. So if you look at this website, I'm just going to show you the newspapers for a second because it's the easiest one to do. If you want to look at digitised newspapers and more, you can. This is the search engine. It's not quite as simple as Google, but it is kind of a little bit simple. So what I want to do is I want to put in here Kadina Primary School and Arbor Day. I'm just going to go with that. Let's see what comes out, huh? It has been a while since I searched for this, so I don't know how much is actually going to be available. So, the Kadina Mothers Club, Kadina Mayor's annual event, where if you click on this, it comes from Friday the 4th of June 1949, and the internet is slow. What this will come up with is basically a scanned copy of the Kadina and Wallaroo Times, which was the pre-Country Times, and it actually tells you about the, in this case, the Mayor's annual report. And down here, if you look in the second column, it's actually highlighted Primary School Arbor Day and Kadina Primary School. So what this search engine does is looks for all the words that you type into the search box, and it highlights them on the page for you to be able to read through. Along the side, if we go into another one so that we can see some, I don't know if we can find another Kadina one. Okay, let's go into this one because I can give you a very specific idea about what's going on with this. So sometimes old newspapers are actually really hard to scan because of the print that may have rubbed or something like that. So what they've done, and you can see on this, it's a little bit difficult to actually read here. So what they do along the side is actually translate as much as they can. So they give you a text-rich version of what the scanner can actually see. So if we were to look down along the side here, and you can see that probably this doesn't make a lot of sense. Cow, February 20, a large and enthusiastic gathering assembled in the Franklin Harbour Institute last evening to welcome home a further batch of returned soldiers. You can suggest that that's probably soldiers. If you click on that though, it will find the line that you've clicked on in the newspaper, so you can actually zoom in, have a look and see what it says. You can then, using these buttons down the side, you can actually download it, you can print it, you can do whatever you want with it. This is free for you to use as well. So while I've showed you Google Scholar, which might be helpful for people who are doing research projects and looking at something that is more recent, this would probably be useful for someone who's looking at something further away, especially things that have specifically to do with Australian history or specifically to do with your family, because you can search this for things like wedding registries or divorces or births, which is super cool. Alright, have a good day.